All right, we are live. We are live. I got hungry for some McDonald's. Get some. All I can do. Why? Because I can. Get some. Just waiting to guys did the artwork. Ah, beautiful day in the neighborhood. 70 car temperature, 79 degrees. Man, my leg was hurting this morning. Only supposed to take 3 of the ibuprofen 800. I took 2. One in the when I woke up, and one in the afternoon. So I got done. I'll take one later today. That'll be my 3. Man, I tell you, that leg was in bad shape this morning. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. All right, tonight I might do something a little different. We might play a little bit of a comedy show or something like what Amanda used to do. Uh, later on, like around 10 p.m. or so. Just going down here to get some lunch. I never see corn right there. That's kind of weird. I don't remember seeing it there before. Now, it's not there. Really that bad of a day today. I got a couple of really good charger things. Recharge my phone pretty fast. One of them is, well, 2 of them actually are the same. They're wireless or cord. They're plug-in chargers, but you take them out of the plug and use wireless charger outside of the wall socket. So, I gotta say, perfect for traveling, but then it says on the package you can't use them on airplanes. So maybe we can use them, but traveling uh, because of the lithium battery. That's just another way that they're trying to get us to not be able to travel as free as people would like to be. Watching part of the movie called End of Tomorrow. Interesting. Tom Cruise is the lead guy. Can't remember who the woman is. But anyway, they're trying to solve the problem. It has to do with your memory and everything like that. So, end up tomorrow to check that out. I don't know how it started. I got put in the middle of the show. That was on A&E, believe it or not. I found 238 Reels channel, 238 on DirecTV. Been watching On Patrol Live. Because for some reason, when they used to have cops, then they took cops off the air because of all the police haters, right? Now they're bringing these others back on the so-called private channels or networks. And we're able to watch some of these police chases and cop shows and things like that. Not the same as it used to be back in the day when Randy Sutton was on the show. I do remember those. I didn't know who he was then, but now when I see that replay of him doing the show, and then I do remember some of them. A long time ago. I remember my dog, Bill. We'd be both sitting there on the couch in North Carolina, sitting there on the couch, be watching the cops coming on, and then it starts, music started, and she was on the couch next to me. And then when the sirens were going, she was howling. If the dogs were barking like the canines, she was barking right along with them. Pretty damn funny. That was pretty funny. We knew it was Saturday night, though. Man, them days are gone with the TV schedule. You can always pick what day it was. Thursday night, I always knew it was Thursday night. Sure, it was on. And then Seinfeld. But now it's like, there's no real schedule to base your week on. You're all over the whole dial or internet, the streaming services and everything like that. The way to really have a fixed schedule on what you want to watch. So I don't want to watch this now. Remember the big thing, you'd watch the season finale, and then you'd have to wait all summer for a new episode of the next season. You don't have to do that anymore very much. A lot of times, Netflix or Prime Video or something else will put it out there the whole next season right after the first one is done. And you can binge watch the whole series. That is cool. I like that. Now I'm reading Ron Activiti's book, Knowingly Speaking, The Unknown. Wait, no, I get the name of it. Anyway, the one that he sent me. Um, Knowingly Speaking, The Unknown Paranormal. No, wait, I gotta get that right. I got it. Anyway, I'm on chapter 12. That's right. I'm actually on chapter 12. I start that tonight. I've been reading like late at night, right before I go to sleep. I don't know why I would read a book like that before I go to sleep, but anyway, I'm doing it. And when I get done, Mr. Ron Ed Betty, I'm going to write you a review. It's going to be my own statements. It's not going to be one of those cut and paste things. I'm going to give you. I already got my outline basically, but the base of it is going to be on a 5-star system. I know you can say 10, but no sense in pushing your luck. So we're going to keep it a 5-star rating for some of the for the different topics I'm going to choose to grade it on. Okay. Oh, let's see, we got Mr. Rock. Hey, Mr. Rock. Happy Sunday to you. All right, so get ready for that review, though, Mr. Ron. Yeah, buddy. And if you haven't gotten that book yet, I'd recommend you get it because he's got another one that's already out and another one in the process of getting done. And so you're behind if you're not already reading this first one. I'm behind. I had this first one about 6 months now, and I haven't read it yet. And then he mentioned it about me doing a review, and it's like, I better read it. I better read it then. If he wants me to write a review, I better read it and at least give my honest opinion. And so here I am. I'm reading it, believe it or not. Now, I gotta tell you, so far, all of the topics that I've picked as the outline for myself, which I'm not going to give out now, but so far, everything's 5 stars. So there is that. All right. Hey, on a positive note, we haven't seen any UFOs, no aliens, no abductions, and no deer yet, and also no ghosts. Uh, so anyway, on Friday night, Esther did a reading for me on that oracle card reading. And what was interesting was she had pulled a couple of oracle cards for me, and they said that I was part of a council of some sort, like big grand council, like on the Doctor Who, you know, and so that would be considered as a team, right? So I'm playing with my little word ghost hunting thing that I have on my phone, and today the first 2 words that came up on the list were team council. Is now how weird is that? Team council is the first 2 words that came up on that list. Black horse and a black man ride. But anyway, back to my comment there. So team council, finger, bend, and then noise. Now I don't know what all that means, but the first 2 words are interesting. Team council. 2 days after Esther gives me that oracle reading, and I'm part of a council. Oh, imagine that. All right. Wyndham Country Club. She gave me a couple of other insights on that reading as well, so we won't get into that. But let's just say things are going to be looking up here, hopefully, real soon. I got some golfers out there. Black man crossing, why? Because there's no crosswalk on this warning sign here. He's got to guess where you're going to cross. And right below it is vehicle noise laws enforced right next to the dynamite park sign, which that always cracks me up. I was thinking about the question, well, now, can you get a ticket for throwing dynamite out of your car? Would that be considered vehicle noise law enforced? I don't know. Actually, we're going to go around the window just a little bit since we're going slow enough. Yeah, going slow. Slower than the 60 miles an hour. I can't hear nothing. It's not too bad out. Slow down. I don't know why a lot of people, when they get their property, they just want to get a bunch of cars. There's gold on that sandbar out there. Let's go get it. Well, that river actually had gold at one time. Don't know how big or how much, but it had gold. A lot of the rivers did, but some of it's more concentrated and bigger areas. Believe it or not, the North Carolina was one of the first places gold was discovered, and then we always get that confused when we think that California gold rush was the biggest event, but that's not. That might be the biggest event, but wasn't the first. I'll put it that way. It was not the first one, but everyone tries to make it out to be. But anyway, North Carolina was one of the first places for gold to be discovered. And they found out it was bigger in California and more of it. Go west, young man, they shouted. How many people lost their lives and family and everything like that when they did that? I would say a lot. All right. Somebody's moving. Somebody's moving. Moving in, maybe. Hopefully, you're not moving in where I am. The kids next door, one of the same with Carol and Hub, decided to do some of the uh, plant architecture on my plants that I have in front there. They have a radio controlled car that they're using. Poor kid lost control of it. I got mad at him because he tore up my plant, but I just told him, I said, that doesn't belong on my plant. I didn't cuss at him though. I was ready. I was wanting to, but I was doing good. I was holding it cool, calm, and collected. Believe it or not. Well, now, if I would have paid for the plants aside from the house purchase, I probably would have been a little bit much more upset. But the plants came with the house, so I'm not going to complain about it. I get a little bit upset because now the plant has to struggle to stay alive and then restructure itself and come back. Hopefully, come back. It will come back eventually. But they need to stay out of my flowers. That's all. They got the whole road. They got the park down the street. They can play out. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why they got to play in front of my house? Except the one thing that just bugged the hell out of me every time they're out there. That's probably the reason why they do it. Hopefully it's not open now. Or is it? No, it's not. Right. Oh yeah, gas prices are coming down, but Last I saw was 230 or 439 rather. Now they're gonna make a big deal. Oh look, we got the gas prices to come down. I thought you guys said that they don't have any control on that. Come on, you know. Every time I mention, well, what were the gas prices under Trump? And everybody wants to complain, well, Trump didn't have any control on it. But what was the gas price? What, what is that comment? uh, what I really want to know is on that one radio that I bought that Tony Rathman suggested that I got. I got it. And it's one that Brian Activity was using at work and picking up strange voices. So I got that one. And I'm trying to figure out what frequency to set that, or just use the sweeping band. Funny thing is, it's the alarm is set on it and it goes off at 7 o'clock. Usually, it's the Christian radio station will come on, and it'll be a lot of times it'll be a Christian song, or it'll be just announcing the station name, you know. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now I know how to do this on my phone right here, so we're gonna end this here. It's the only reason why I'm coming down here, right here. All right. All right, nobody's watching. That's wonderful.